We're here in the engine room with Ken Elliott, who's the third engineer of the SS Lane Victory, and he's going to show us what all we have in the engine room.
Here we're 3 levels down in the engine room, at the lower level of the engine room, and at this point we're below sea level. We're approximately 6 or 8 feet from the very bottom of the ship. Here we have the main throttle board, where the speed and direction of the engines are controlled by the engineer of the watch. This is the head throttle, controls the speed forward. This is the stern throttle, controls the power and speed aft. And we have various gauges here indicating conditions within the plant. As you see behind me is the engine order telegraph. The engine order telegraph brings signals down from the bridge, gives the bridge officers commands for forward and reverse and the speed for each. Behind me are the 2 boilers, which are the main source of power for the Lane Victory. They burn heavy fuel oil and turn that chemical energy into heat energy to drive the various things on the ship, including the engines. We're looking at the boiler control board. Here we have indicators for the air pressure to the boiler for the combustion. We have steam pressure gauges that indicate steam pressure, steam temperature, and at the very top we have the engine order telegraph so that the fireman here knows how to fire the boiler to maintain the proper steam pressure for the speed that we're using. This is the main circulating pump. This pump pumps seawater from the ocean and into the condenser to cool the steam after it comes through the engine. It turns to water there where the water is treated and then used in the boilers again. This pumps 10,500 gallons per minute. On my left you see the end of the main condenser. This condenser has tubes inside where the salt water runs through to cool the steam from the turbines. There's 6,300 cubic square inches cooling service. This is the high pressure turbine. It takes the steam and converts it to mechanical energy. The steam then goes to the low pressure turbine where further energy is removed from the steam and applied to the reduction gears. Now at top speed, the high pressure turbine will turn about 6,000 revolutions per minute. That's reduced to 100 revolutions per minute on the propeller shaft. This is a view of the shaft alley. In the shaft alley you can see the propeller shaft. It takes the power from the reduction gears all the way to the stern of the ship where it drives a 19-foot propeller. Beside me here you see the fire and bilge pump. This pump can be used to pump water from the engine room bilges or from the various holes on the ship. It can also be used on the fire main to provide additional water pressure in case of a fire. This pump is run by steam. It's called a duplex pump. It pumps 495 gallons per minute at full speed. Watching Fred and Armand operate the Lube Oil Purifier. The Lube Oil Purifier is a centrifuge which removes dirt and water from the engine lubricating oil. These are the turbo generators that provide electrical power for the various needs on the ship. Here, the steam turbines driving these generators take the superheated steam from the boilers and convert that heat to electrical energy. On my right, we have the control boards that control the various functions of the generators and the distribution of the electricity throughout the ship through these switches. The Lane Victory is an expensive old lady. For instance, a trip to San Diego from San Pedro and return results in a $20,000 fuel bill. Beyond that, we have to go in dry dock periodically. These result in bills from $600,000 to $700,000. Now these monies must be raised by the crew here on the Lane Victory. In order to do that, we have movie shoots aboard, which is paid for. Many popular movies have been made here,